hours had passed. I'd say everyone had an interesting night. Lunara, eventually, after the festivities, you went to the inn. When you went to the inn, you kind of laid down, cover yourself with a blanket, obviously, and you kind of felt content. You fell asleep. Jovi, you went to what? Well, I'm assuming you went. Do you have the same room as Eston? Because that's what I put you as.
Say that again.
I have you and Eston in the same room.
Yes.
So, I say you are in a separate bed. You're not in the same bed.
Huh?
And you kind of fell asleep really well, happy at the very least, but also a little discomfort of some feeling. But at the same time, hours had passed, and it's roughly about 3 a.m. at the very least at this point, and I'd say Lunara, you kind of get a thirst of sort, and you try to go to the nearest, let's say, water fountain, I suppose. If that exists in this time, if you want to say, you try exiting your door, but you kind of feel like you want to spend some time with somebody, and you knock on very gently onto Jovi's door, and that's where we'll start.
Who's there?
Me.
Me who?
Lunara.
Come on in.
I silently open the door and I probably see Esther asleep, and I sneak to you and whisper, I hope I'm not disturbing, not bothering you.
It'll be fine. I actually want to get out of here. Do you know where I can change?
You could change in my room if you want to.
Alright, that sounds like a good idea.
By the way, I did make a little map for you guys. Unless you want to see it.
Yeah.
This is what I kind of imagine it being. Did you see it?
No, it's not yet here.
Oh, did you see I rolled 20?
Oh! Wrong side then.
Yeah. That's what I imagine this hallway kind of looks like in this place. Do you see it, Jovi?
Hold on.
I didn't do too. I just made the basic rooms of the sort. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you move your token?
I can move it, yeah.
Okay. So that's something for you to help out at the very least.
Okay, I can see it too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to your room real quick before anyone wakes up.
Roll me a stealth check, both for you.
That's harsh. I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Okay, before you do anything, do you sleep with your armor on? Or do you sleep with both your armor off? That's the question.
Good point.
Jovi, this includes you.
I wouldn't have it on.
I still have my dress on from last night.
Okay, so then, Lunara, do you sleep with your armor on? Or did you
I
have
don't
only
think
dress on?
so. Not when I'm in an inn.
Okay,
I think when I'm in an inn, I put my chainmail off.
Okay, so then you don't have disadvantage. It's just straight stealth check. See if you could.
Yay.
If you have some dice on you, just roll, go ahead, roll it right there if you want to.
You know I do.
Okay.
It's still not good. It's a 6.
Okay, so what did you get?
But you
Jovi?
know what? I'll use one of my inspiration points and reroll.
I got
Okay.
a 9.
I don't have my paper with me. Okay, I'll just keep track of this. So
My second roll was a 4.
ooh, okay.
Oh no.
I'm more sorry for Estes than anyone else.
All right, so Lunara, you lose one inspiration. So one got a 4, the other one got, what was it?
A 6.
A 9.
All right. So with both of you, like,
No,
'cause
mine's a 9.
yeah. Oh, sorry. So I'm assuming this is where you guys are, kind of like you guys both exit the room, like this.
Yes.
So as you guys are like, you kind of like have like one of the floorboards break, and it makes this loud sound. Eventually, you hear footsteps going up in the staircase, and you just see Jovi. You see someone very familiar. You see Lindra staring dead at you in the eye.
Hi, sis. What are you doing up here?
I heard a loud noise. What's going on over here?
I'm just going to the other room. We're going to change into something more appropriate.
Oh, mind if I come with you?
Sure.
Not at all.
Okay. And she proceeds to walk behind you guys. As everyone else kind of just, you can hear rustle here and there. People kind of get out of the bed, but they just go back to sleep. Just put a token there. So she begins to follow you guys to your room.
Oh, I know this woman.
You know, I.
You didn't told me your sister is a desert queen.
And she just kind of says, "Are you just gonna stay there in front of the door?"
No, come in.
And then she gets inside. I've never been into this inn before, but I have high hearing, so I heard footsteps coming from over here. So suddenly you guys are up in this hour to the resort.
I don't know. I guess I just couldn't sleep.
Hmm.
Why couldn't you?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm a bit worried.
worried about what?
My brother. I don't really know what's going on with him. If he's okay, if he's not okay, and I don't know how to get to him. I guess I simply have to wait and see, and I know I'll be able to get home someday, but not
Has
knowing.
Go ahead.
Not knowing if he's okay or not. I think that's the worst part.
I can kind of relate to. I do have a brother myself, though he's a douchebag.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, but tell me, do you have any clues as to where to look or who to talk to since you've been in town for a while?
The only clue that Espen and I got was in the Temple of Freya, and it was that apparently I went there with a pink-haired tiefling. I can't remember her at all, so I just don't know who this woman is or where to find her. I hoped that I would see her at the masquerade, but it seems she didn't attend the masquerade. So
Lindra licks your face.
I pat her on the head.
She kind of she wags her tail. Yeah, cheer up. I know I'll find her or him. Sorry.
I think so too. One day. I don't want to ruin the mood either. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
But when it comes to getting to know you, I could smell that you've been with sister for quite a bit of time already.
Well, yeah, that's right. It's been quite a few hours already.
She kind of sniffs your like, are you in your dress or you're like in PJs, I guess?
I think I'm in
Or
the
like,
normal dress that I usually wear from my normal concept art.
oh,
That's
okay.
comfy enough.
Why are you dressed like that?
Well, the white clothes are for me a symbol that I'm a cleric, and the apron thingy that I wear, that's a sign of Freya. It shows my devotion to him.
Just like big sis or little sis? Are we a big sis or a little sis?
Me?
I'm not that old.
I think she's little sis.
Thank you.
Little sis it is.
I'll take this opportunity to change to my traveler's clothes.
Alright, so you start where do you change, like do you, like, strip everything, like, because there's two people in front of the room, so
I'll go to the corner.
okay, so you go to the corner. I'm assuming Lunara, you probably
Maybe we have such a room
okay,
separator there.
All right, so you go by where like a curtain drawer and you just like flip it over there and you try changing your clothing and getting yourself comfy. While she's doing that, Lindra she kind of goes up to you, Lunara. Yeah, and me and little sis over here, we met over there in my hometown, Forest. Uh, she helped me.
Oh, that's nice.
You can hear this Jovi too, her conversation.
Okay.
She helped me out, defeat a witch that was my rival for quite a while.
Was it an evil witch?
Yes. She stole all our friends, and well,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
She's dead now, but she still has sisters that we have to still go against at some point. And well, also one of my precious things I want us to retrieve at some point.
Well, I help you as much as I can.
I might not stay here too long.
Oh,
because
Where are you going? And are you letting me keep the stone?
Oh, I guess at this point you finished changing your clothes and you like open a thing.
Okay.
So what was that?
Where are you going? And are you letting me keep the stone you gave me?
Yes, I will let you keep the stone if you want to.
That's fine.
I'm probably gonna go back to Alduin with everybody else in the following morning at the very least. I could get Princess Flufferbutt for you, real quick.
Yes, please.
My child. I hope she's grew up with just a bit.
I'd
And
like to introduce her to Lunara.
okay, here, and she proceeds to like she proceeds to like go out of the. She goes. She just kind of just leaves the inn temporarily for like a few minutes. While you guys are by yourselves for a bit.
She's really sweet.
This is true. I met her briefly after Eston and I were kind of shipwrecked, and we traveled in a forest where we kind of met 3 dogs and her.
Must have been a rough journey for Aston and you.
Yes, but I don't think he feels the same way.
Why not?
Something about last night is just something is off.
Something about what? You broke up for me.
I'm sorry. Something about last night just doesn't add up.
Doesn't? What do you mean?
Well, it was we. Nah, I'm silent.
Have I missed something just now, or did you break up in the middle of the sentence?
No, it's not you or anything. It's just I'm thinking about our time last night.
I give her a hug.
And you begin to proceed to hug her.
I appreciate it.
Don't worry. I think he might just have a lot of things in his mind. Losing your parents and then are being forced to run away and living another life, I can only imagine how hard it must be.
You know, he used to have pets too. They were very fond of me.
No. What kind of pets?
One was a griffin, and his name was Ginto. And the other one was Gaston.
Also a griffin?
Speaking of which, I can't remember because it's been so long ago now. That was back when. Go ahead.
I bet they haven't survived either, huh?
No. Since the castle was destroyed, most everyone did not survive.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We got to learn a lot of stuff during my visit there. I kind of seduced the book, and it talked to me in weird ways.
As you say that, the out of your chest, words start spreading around you. Like textbook words just like come out of your breasts, I guess, and it's just like they start rotating between both of you.
Is that normal?
I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Okay. As long as I don't have to worry. Okay.
And then you see like like the words that came out of your body go into sentences. The words start glowing. Both of you roll me an Arcana check.
What? Okay, no. That's a 6.
What did
19.
Okay, so 19 and 6, is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for Lunara, you're kind of like shook a little because this just came out of her body when she kind of mentions that. But then the moment where Jovi, you kind of like, you see you're kind of laughing because it's kind of like for you kind of since you seduced the book and you didn't want to burn it, it stood inside you for this whole entire time waiting for a right opportunity to come back, and you recognize some of the words. It specifically tells you, would you like to learn a new spell?
Yes.
Do you tell that to Lunara?
Yes.
Yes, to what?
I'm gonna learn a new spell.
That sounds awesome.
Do you tell Lunara about that too?
I don't know what the spell.
Only clerics can learn these spells. So, clerics. 2 people. Same room. Oh!
Let's do it. We're gonna learn a spell from the book.
You mean I can learn it too?
I think so.
The book says yes.
Ooh. What kind of spell?
You could identify the words now at this point after like it presenting itself around Jovi. Now the words go to you too. Then you see then you just kind of as you guys see this, you see Lindra walk in with Princess Fluffable tackling Jovi. And
Oh, Jesus!
Princess Fluffable goes like it's just like it's a little bit larger and its skin is a lot more smoother and it looks a little bit more. Instead of super light, it's not like a little chunk. It's more still energetic attitude and sort.
I start rubbing her head and say, "Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?"
And she just paws your stomach and tries to lick your face and jump up and try to tackle you over. Give me a strength check. The dog topples you over.
Can I try to push against to
Yeah,
help her?
sure. Give you a strength check then.
This is oh 17.
Okay, so as she's about to fall over, you save her from going backwards from the doggo.
Oh, thank you for saving me. I would have fell over and bumped my head.
No problem. She's a very stormy girl and I pet her as well.
She really did miss you. It's such a lovely time.
I missed her too. It's been so long. She's getting so big.
Mm-hmm. What are you guys doing? Why is there words flying? Are those words?
I'll let Lunara explain.
I'm so
Oh,
confused.
well,
I don't.
it's some cleric stuff. We might learn a new skill.
She just kind of looks. She just pretends to agree. Confused. The book kind of proceeds to tell you both to who would like to go first.
I think Jovi should be first.
All right. What does the book have for me?
First thing the book does is shoot you with a red light. You notice when you get engulfed by the red light, Mishkol appears above you, and Mishkol proceeds to generate this sparkle of light above you, and you sense the flaming passion of your pillars of flame becoming changing in structure, and it changes into a whole new spell. Now your pillars of flame become flaming strike missiles. Where flaming strike missiles, when every single time you use it, they automatically hit. You roll 1d4 per flaming strike. So there's 3 of them. Basically magic missiles, but flaming strike missiles. Hey.
Let me write this down.
Hey. Oh, she's gonna take notes.
Only a few. I'm recording this, so I don't need to recite the whole session anymore.
Oh, you are? I didn't even notice that.
I assumed that it's fine since you agreed last
It's
time.
fine. Yeah, no, I'm like, I didn't expect this. I'm just like, hey.
You mind repeating what the spell is?
Yeah, so Pillars of Flame turns into Flaming Strike missiles. So for an action, you summon 3 flaming missiles, and you could target these missiles to go to any target, or all into one target. And it's 1d4 plus 1 per missile. And this is replaces the slot for that.
Pillar of flame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To make it some use of it, I don't know. You got that down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, with that out of the way, the book switches to Lunara real quick, and the words can go around you. And it tells you it has several options for spells.
Ooh.
The words that go in front of the book, as they appear, you see Freyr go above you, about to guide you through learning these spells, and it has 4 of them. 4 of these words are Cure Blast, Listening Coin, Give Life, and True Love's Kiss.
Do I have any understanding of what the spells do, or do I have to choose based on the names?
I could tell each one when you want. I could tell you about it. It's just whatever seems. I could tell you because I have a document in front, like in the side of me. I can tell you about them.
Mhm.
But I'll let you think about those first for a bit, and we go back to Jovi.
Okay.
Jovi.
This is awesome. I just got an upgrade to my. I got an upgrade to. Now that I think about it, what was that spell I always used? Oh, I almost died with. It was Pillar of Fire. That's what.
Pillar of Flames.
Well, that's awesome.
But for that, the words that go in front of you, Jovi, are absorb spell, block spell, charge, and absorb flames.
Is this another choice?
This is a choice for you to which of these spells you like to learn.
I'd say absorb fire.
It's a cantrip.
Nice.
Let me tell you what this does. So this is what Absorb Flames does. When the caster takes damage from flames, they can cast a spell, half damage is ignored and a quarter is absorbed as extra hit points.
So if I get hit by flames, what?
When the caster takes damage from flame, they can cast a spell as a reaction. Half the damage is ignored and a quarter is absorbed as extra hit points.
Nice.
And as you're thinking, we'll go back to Lunara, as Jovi's thinking about if she wants that or not. And then, Lunara, have you decided on what you prefer?
I'm very interested in what Listening Coin or True Love's Kiss is. Because I have not much in my head for this.
Okay. So, Listening Coin. So this is what it says. It's an action spell. It's the second level slot spell. It lasts for about an hour. You create a magical link between two similar coins, turning them into a magical listening device. One coin becomes a sensor and the other becomes a receiver. When you hold the receiver coin up to your ear, you can hear anything you could hear if you were in the location of the sensor coin. There is no range limit on how far the...
You froze.
Oh, I froze?
Yeah. But I get the gist. And True Love's Kiss?
A creature you kiss regains 2d6 plus your spellcasting modifier hits. A creature you kiss gains 2d6 plus your spellcasting modifier hit points. The target must immediately make a charisma saving throw, becoming charmed by you on a fail save for the spell duration or until you harm it. Whilst charmed in this way, the target will be infatuated with you, doing everything in its power to keep you from harm, including attacking its own allies if it thinks it's necessary. If a creature is unconscious or asleep, though either magical or non-magical means, it is immediately awakened by this spell, but automatically fails the saving throw.
Okay, that's funny, but not Lunara style. And I think that Cure Blast and Give Life are simply heal spells. Right?
Give Life does something interesting.
Let me know!
Okay. After I tell you this, I'll go back to Jovi. Choose a creature you see within range. A beam of red light shoots from your chest. You may give half your maximum hit points to this creature, healing it and damaging you in the process.
That's Cure Blast or that's Give Life?
That's give life. You sacrifice half your health points to give to somebody else.
And harm anything in between, like Care Bear style.
Huh?
And I harm anyone in between, like Care Bear style.
I'm not sure yet. Maybe just
Okay.
a one target. Just that one target. Because it says choose a creature you can see within range. So it's just
okay.
one person.
Okay.
But while you think about that, let's go back to Jovi.
I'll take it.
You take the cantrip absorb flames.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me just send you this. There you go. Now I sent you it. Okay. You can choose one more. The book says.
Oh, geez. I don't even remember
What?
the spells.
Oh, the spells? Oh, okay. They're absorb spell, block spell, and charge.
Can you tell me what they all do?
Sure. Also, these are all level 2 spells, but because you don't have any level 2 slots, I'll give you one slot for these.
Okay.
Isn't she level 3 as well?
Battle medics and
Ah, okay. It's because she's a battle medic.
she's more. I didn't even talk about what Cure Blast does. Oops. Do you want to know what charge does?
Mm-hmm.
You hold both arms in front of you and you surround your body with a barrier of arcane energy. You take a target, you see along an obstructed line between 30 and 60 feet away from you, and you fly towards your target, slamming into them with your barrier. The target must make a strength saving throw, taking 2d10 force damage and becoming prone on a failure. On a successful save, the target taking half as much damage and does not become prone. So you're going like this at like full flight speed.
Jeepers, 2d10s?
Yep.
And what's the other one?
Block. If the target takes damage, they can roll. This is for in case. This is not for like this could be for anybody. I think. If the target takes damage, they can roll 2d6, and reduce the damage taken. The spell fades after reducing damage. So it's just like, if this person's about to take damage, you can use that. It's an action though. So it's just like if you predict someone's gonna take damage, put this on them, and it only lasts for about one round. So until it's until it's your turn again, it wears off. Could be helpful.
I'll take it.
Do you want to know what the last one though?
Sure.
Absorb spell. A barrier of magical energy appears and protects you. The barrier absorbs 1d10 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, damaging from the spell. If you reduce the spell damage to 0 with this, you gain advantage on the first spell attack you make the next turn.
That's also good. Oh gosh.
Now beware, you guys can exchange these spells if you want to.
Never.
If you feel like something a spell will probably be given to her, you can exchange instead. If you feel like it, because you're both clerics.
I think
Just
that's
like
fine that way.
just like my spells. Mine. Well, Jovi, do you want me to come back to you?
I'll take that last spell, the one with the barrier.
Absorb spell?
Yes, that's what I meant.
100% sure.
100%.
Okay. Now, the light of magical Mishkal goes above you and blesses you with another spell for you to learn, and also you gain one level 2 level 2 spell slot. So make it worth it for your only spell, I think. And we go back to Lunara.
What does Cure Plastic do?
You shed bright healing light to a creature you can see in order to cure its wounds using its own regeneration capacity. Target creature in range can immediately throw one of its hit dice and regain any amount of hit points equal to the result, plus its constitution modifier, plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
I'm actually leaning towards Listening Coin. But I'm still thinking about if Lunara would lean to choose Listening Coin as well. I know I want that spell, but I don't know if Lunara would choose it.
Mm-hmm. You technically chose. None so far,
No.
if I'm correct. So you can choose
True.
2.
I can too?
She got 2. You got 2. Because she chose Absorb Spell and Absorb Flames. And she got an upgrade spell of Pillar of Flame to Flaming Strike Missiles.
Okay. I think I choose Listening Coin and Give Life.
Okay. 100% sure?
Yes.
And then Listening Coin?
Thank you.
And as the book proceeds to disappear, Mishko and Freyr both nod to each other. And they both tell you good job.
Oh, thank
And
you.
and they proceed to dissipate little by little, and the spirits become and go back into your bodies, and just the words go back into Jovi's body too. And then just really confused, like, what the fuck just happened?
Joey and our gods amazing.
That was amazing. I was not expecting that.
Me neither.
Should we take a walk around town?
I think that sounds lovely. I'm way too excited to sleep now.
As Princess Flufferbutt just looks really confused too. Lindros just goes, "Are you two okay?"
I couldn't feel any better.
She kind of feels like she's really left out. So you guys proceed to as you guys leave the inn, or at least by the front entrance at the very least. You see Manuela kind of asks you guys, Oh, you guys don't want to drink, possibly, before you go.
Oh, gladly.
We still have some plenty of ale.
Do you have something
And
without alcohol as well?
sure, here's some water. And she just throws you a glass of water, sliding it then next to the rear view, just barely enough where it just like almost tips over, but it just like it's right there.
Thank you.
She's just like, no problem. No, you don't get that many people who come here at 3 in the morning. At least that I know of. Where are you guys heading to?
Just a walk around town, and I'll take a little bit of ale, not too much.
Anything specific?
Give me your weakest drink.
Weakest drink. She just kind of just looks over her thing. You're kind of interested to see what you get. She throws you this drink, and it looks nice tasting. That can be served for a fanfare. The drink causes like a little shake, but it stops for a bit.
I'll drink it.
All right, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
All right, so as you take a drink, as you take a drink out of it, you're a strong cleric to be drinking. Didn't seem like it phased you.
This is very true. I somehow have a really strong stomach, even though I don't drink very often.
You want me to tell you what that drink could provide?
Sure.
If you had another one, you could have had a unicorn appear right in front of you for like maybe just a minute.
So you're saying... Go ahead.
I kind of want to know what kind of stuff they sell in the city. Valhalla, unicorns, the white plants.
The one of the possibilities of this drink. It's a really good drink. I often like to have a unicorn follow me around, but sometimes I just like it doesn't hit me. So I was just curious if you got to see the unicorn.
What kind of unicorn is it?
It's the most whitest unicorn you could imagine. It has the most beautiful horn you could imagine. It's really quite stiff and long. It's legendary unicorn that it shoots out rainbows out of its ass.
As long as it's not a bunny corn.
No, they're not related whatsoever.
Okay, good.
But if you ever want anything else in this end, I'm always here for you. Or at least for anybody who wants to drink.
Thank you.
Keep that in mind. Let's go, Lunara. We're gonna go have
Yeah,
fun.
let's.
Before I forget, I need to tell you something.
What is it?
You guys have, you can't just be wandering out there by yourself. But I'll tell you right now, there's something special going on at the dock.
Oh, and what's that?
Come closer. Both of you. Let me ask you this. Have you created water lanterns?
I can't remember that I do. did.
What the
I
heck
don't know
is
what the
that?
lanterns.
Well, water lanterns. It's an incredible experience where thousands of family, friends, and strangers celebrate life together. It brings together individuals from all ages, background, and walk of life to join in an emotional, memorable night. Sometimes it also was a method for finding love.
Hmm, that sounds lovely.
All you just need is to create a water lantern. You need some paper, a small candle, and a small boat that you want to craft. But there's also two things you gotta know: is it red or gold?
What's the difference?
One is for happiness, the other one is for wealth.
Where can we get the materials for these lanterns?
Go to the docks and talk to go talk to Mary G. She's will really help you out.
We should go there, Joey.
I'll follow right after you.
And I guess we leave for the docks.
All right, have fun.
Thank you.
So you guys proceed to leave the inn at the very least, and eventually, as you kind of see, you see like it's really dark outside, but you see like little lamps that kind of just brighten up the middle of the area, sort of. And Lindra kind of goes behind you and like she kind of prepares to go with you because she kind of overheard everything.
Lindra, you didn't have to come if you didn't want to.
Oh, but I want to see what's this? What was it called?
The water lanterns.
And I don't know what a water lantern is, but it sounds like it's super soothing.
What kind of lanterns do you two want to set out?
Well, I know I want red for happiness.
Same.
Me too.
I want a red one. Hey! Ow! And then Lindra begins to follow behind you guys. But what do you guys do? Do you guys just go straight?
A break-in follows us?
Huh?
Who's following us?
Lindra.
Oh, I thought you said a brigand.
I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like a highwayman, a thug.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rogue.
I did. I
Some way.
I guess I accidentally said that. My bad. No, but yeah. You guys just proceed to go walk to the docks then?
Yes.
All right. So you guys go leave. You leave this place, and it's quite messy because there's a lot of people in this masquerade at party. Outside it's a little chilly. The sky's still pretty dark. You can hear your footsteps because you're like the only ones who are outside at the moment, and you sense how wide this area is because it's super less crowded and there's nobody really awake at these hours. But realistically, it does feel kind of nice just to go walking out in this town at this hour because you feel like it's just one of those days where just clear your head, and by the time you see a lot of lights lighting the water.
That's so beautiful. All these lights.
That is true. Though, I wonder how much it's going to cost us for these materials.
I'm sure we can afford it. I just won that limbo competition, remember? I'm sure it won't be that expensive.
As you guys kind of like meet up at the very end, you see like bunch of people. They're all like just kind of just like putting their wall lanterns on the river. A bunch of like little small humans. Some elves here. You do see like you do see like a little dwarf here and there, and you do kind of like see a mixture of families that just like just sitting by this dock, and they're just all just smiling and just saying little prayers here and there. Some are gold, some are red about the lanterns. And eventually you do see someone waving at from a distance.
Oh, I bet that we can buy lanterns there. And I head into that direction.
How dark is it where we are?
It's pretty well lit. So like you could see like right where you came from the a corridor. It was super dark. You're now in a dock that's kind of well.
How many people are here?
About at least a good 12, 13 people.
Lunara, are you gonna get the supplies for us?
Sure.
I'll pay you back.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So. Oh, okay. I thought my computer was like something happening. Right. So, Lunara, as you kind of get waved by this person, you see a light blue hair, curly long hair, green eyes, freckles, wearing a kimono dress, and it's pink. Hi.
Hello.
Are you here to make a water lantern?
Yes. Do you sell the materials?
Well, yes. We have some pre-made, and we have some that you can make on your.
Can you give me 3 red pre-made lantern, please?
I will. Let me just go back in the lighthouse over there real quick, and I'll be sure to be back.
All right. I'll wait for
Okay. All right. So you see her just kind of just like her like running to the lighthouse, and we go to Jovi to what she was doing.
I'm crouching to the ground and rolling my colorful dice while I wait.
All right. So you're playing with your colorful dice.
Yes.
Okay. As Lunara, as you're waiting, you do hear the sound of dice from a distance, coming from where Jovi was.
I look over to her from where I stand, but I stay there and wait.
Okay. So the event, as a few minutes passes, she comes back. Oh, I have your water lanterns all red. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Here you go.
Thank you. How much do I owe you?
You know, you seem like a nice person. Everybody else has been trying to just nagging me for the past night, at least a few hours. But I give it to you for free if you want to.
Oh, that's too nice. Are you sure that's okay?
I made these because, well, I want people to have a reason to celebrate. If this is something that she kind of looks like an outsider of sort. She doesn't seem like she kind of fits here. I wish I could have told some other people about this, but I kind of got here a little late of sort. Masquerade happened. Everyone was over there. I was here and well, slowly, little by little, people were asking about how I dressed, and well, I'm like, I do this thing because, well, it's part of almost a yearly thing of this event.
Oh, that's such a nice thing.
I'm like, here, I'll share what I have at least 50 of them, and so far I have almost 47 of them. Now these are the last 3.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
If I can repay you someday, just let me know.
Remember, my name is Mary G.
I will remember that. I will very much burn this into my head. And then I go back to Jovi and Lunara and give them the lanterns.
How did it go?
It worked great. See that wonderful, beautiful lady back there? She gave it to us for free. Her name's Mary G.
Oh my. You said Mary G?
Yes.
I should.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Mary. Oops, I forgot to put the R. Other R. Oh, fuck, it's an R. Oops, my bad. When
I
you
was
even
gonna say, if it was Mary Jean, I was gonna sing the song.
It's very G.
Well, what do we do with them? How do we do this? I've never done this before.
I think we light the candles and then we set them out into the water. That sounds easy enough.
Mary G comes behind you. Yes, you just put it in the water, make it wet. Make something you want to. Well, what do you want someone to possibly also maybe read about this? Look for a lover in a life.
I know exactly what I will wish for.
Hey, I figured like just go to you guys and tell you that if it means anything, someone might see this one day and they'll probably, well, they might find you. To where this possibly where floats to. It can float anywhere in the world.
So we write a message into the lantern.
Write a message, make a wish. It's up to you, but realistically, it will always be out there in your heart. Someone will read this and they'll find it at some point, and hopefully they get the message itself.
Oh, that's such a sweet idea.
Who is this woman? Who is this woman back here? And well, I never got your name. What is your both your name?
My name's Lunara. These are my friends Jovi and Lunara.
Hello.
Hello. You guys look like you came out of the masquerade. It seems like it. How was it, by the way?
It was fine.
Hmm.
They played very well, very good music. And it was quite emotional. We spent the time there with friends.
This is true.
Well, if it comes to having fun, well, I hope this one relaxes you just a bit.
Thank you so much.
And then she kind of just, I'll see you guys in the minute.
Thank you.
I wave my hands enthusiastically.
Then she kind of just goes, "Oh, that's a water lantern."
Yeah.
She kind of numbs it. Yeah.
I don't think they are for eating.
She looks disappointed.
Sis, not in public. If you want candy, I have candy.
She pounces you.
Here, piece of candy.
she like is
So, do we have a pen to write onto the lanterns?
it would come with it. Yes.
Okay. Then I write on my lantern, Namur, I will find you. Just wait for me. Lunara.
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
I type it in.
I was trying to write it down. Oh, okay. What do you do, Jovi?
I put in mine. I write, Eston, don't be a hussy. Do what's right.
Eston, don't become a hussy. Do what's right.
Yes.
Do you put your name, or do you just leave it like that?
I will not put my name.
Okay. Eston, don't become a hussy.
Yes.
And do what's right. All right. You both sign the individual thing. Do you guys tell each other?
I don't know if it's a secret, but I don't speak it out loud. So if Jovi wants to read it, she can read it.
What you writing over there?
I show her. Again, I'm not reading it out loud, but I show her.
Are you presenting it to her?
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you want to see mine?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. I show her too.
All right. So you present yours to Lunara.
I chuckle a bit.
Lindra kind of just you just kind of just see her when she presents hers. She kind of messes up her lettering. She kind of doesn't know how to write. So you just see scribble. So you just see scribbles.
Oh, I think that's lovely in its own way.
I think I gave you too much candy.
She goes. She's like an energetic scuff. No. You guys proceed to go to the thing.
Yeah.
To the docks? Or
Yep.
to the edge? Yeah.
Alright, so you guys go above your dresses. Everyone kind of looks at you and they go in awe because of how beautiful you guys look like anyway your dresses mostly at this point. It's just
I'm not in my dress. I'm in my traveler's clothes.
Yeah, me too.
My bad. You guys My bad. They look at you kind of suspiciously because they're like, what? But then they kind of notice that. But then they notice that, oh, they have that. Okay, they have the. They kind of notice that you have the water lamp.
Lunara, are you gonna say a prayer for it?
I think that should be done, right? Who do we pray to? Just our gods? Or is there a special god for this festival?
Why don't you pray to Freya?
Yes, I think that's appropriate. And then I let the lantern down to the water and clasped my hand and fell into a silent prayer.
Okay. So, so what do you guys do?
I will also let my lantern go into the water, and I'll say my prayer out.
What yours both of your prayers?
Uh,
Hers was silent.
mine's
Are
silent,
you
but
or do you guys not just or you guys decide not to reveal it and rather keep it to yourself?
No, I'm revealing mine. She's not revealing hers.
I'm
Okay.
just praying silently without speaking something aloud. That's all. It's not a secret, so if Jovi asks, I would tell her. But I'm basically just praying. Please, Freya, let my wish come true. Lead
Okay.
the lantern to Lemur.
And I say, Mishka, ship us. It's destined to be.
So it's basically just like one is basically saying wants to get in, fall in love, the other wants to brother. Is that right?
I just asked to basically that Lemur finds my message and that I find Lemur.
Okay. So as you guys both put your little boats and puts their boats down and sync up together, you see these boats flying or floating technically, sorry. They're floating down this going into the ocean of the sort. Little by little you see it just with a little candle of red light brightening up your eyelid closely and examining it. You both feel like this night has become quite interesting for something that you just kind of wake up at 3 in the morning and you just see these things continuously swim down. But as that happens, Lunara, roll me a perception check. Jovi, roll me a perception check.
That's a 17.
Oh, okay, a 24 and a 17. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So as you both look exactly from the distance, you see something look like it's dark shadow go beneath both of you, and you see a large creature pop out of the water, and you see this large crab go between both of you, and then you do see two frogs that are large go between next to you and Lindra. Roll initiative.
What? Oh man. A natural 20. Do I have anything on top of it? No. Just 20.
All right. Everyone starts screaming, and they're like, wondering what's going on.
Roll initiative. Is it a 13 or a 15? Oh, 13 plus 1, 5. Okay.
This is what you guys see.
We're nicely separated.
Okay. So let's see. Jovi, what did you roll? You rolled a 13. Okay. Oh, it's 2 Jovies. Oops. Okay. So Joey, oh, crap. Can we roll for try? Oof. 12. Actually, no, she got 15. This one got 11. Oh man. Who's gonna go first? Oh man. Lunara, what was yours?
20.
20? Oh damn, you're gonna start this fight then.
Just looking for my options.
Alright, tell me when you're ready. And I'll play this song.
Alright, okay. Did we have a full rest from last time, or did we only have a short rest?
Yes, I'd say because this is a top quality inn, you got a long rest just for the hell of it.
Okay.
So even though it's like it automatically replenishes all your spells right now and everything else, it's a short rest, but I'll consider it a long rest for now, because it's an inn. It's quite expensive actually, so it really replenishes all your HP, your spell slots, whatever, including your Justino.
Then, concentration. Okay. I shout out to Jovi, "Are you okay?" And I cast Shield of Faith on her. And for the duration, it gives you a +2 bonus to AC.
All right.
Thanks.
So what happens is that you end up like you begin casting this spell, and the spell goes across the crab and goes to Jovi, and now she has like a bit more defense into.
Exactly.
All right.
She has a magical shield around her that gives her +2 AC.
All right. Anything else? Anything to move? Do you wish to bonus action?
Yeah, I guess when I run to Lunara, that I will that the enemies get a attack of opportunity, and I don't really want to provoke that. So I'll stay where I am and I raise my shield.
All right. So your AC is at 18.
Yes.
Okay. So 18, and what's Jovi's AC?
I don't have any armor on, so I don't.
Oh, right. We left the chainmails at home. Oh. And I probably don't have a shield either.
So you vote for equipment list, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I would have my stick of healing with me.
Okay, so you both are fighting in your dress or costume / non-equipment stuff.
Traveling clothes.
Oh.
So if you don't have anything on you, that means your only is 10 plus your dexterity, so that's your AC.
Yeah, I just equipped the stuff. I have an armor class of 10.
So mine's 14 with the spell.
What?
Well, it looks like someone wasn't prepared for this.
We just
Okay.
wanted a nice festival, okay?
Okay, so is that all you do?
Yeah.
All right. With the crab, the crab between you is tries to pick up tries to like point its claws, and it tries to go after you, Jovi. It rolled an 18. As a crab tries to grapple you, you take 1d6 damage. You take 3 damage as it like goes through your traveler's clothing, and I need you to make me a strength check. What did you roll?
18.
Okay, 18. With it grappling you, you manage to break away.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Totally.
All right. And after that, it's Lindra's turn. Lindra kind of like she sharpens her claws and she says, "It's been a while since I fought anything." And then she begins to transform into a larger werewolf of sorts, and her presence begins to frighten the enemy to see it. They have to roll a d20 to see if they are frightened of her or not. Okay. 2 of them are frightened. 1 of them is not. The ones who are the frogs are frightened, but the crab is, and they have disadvantage on attack rolls plus checks on her. So with that,
Wait, I'm not even on the turn order.
yeah, you are.
I don't see me.
You should be between the frogs.
You're between the frogs. Do you see it?
Picture? No.
No,
I can take a.
we can't see it.
Do you want me to reinsert her? Maybe. Here, I reinserted you. Do you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm a bit glitched. With that out of the way, so Lindra begins to press it, and she begins to sharpen her claws and roars deeply, and she begins to swipe. She begins to go for a bite first. That one misses, but then she goes for her claw attack. Rolled 16. That actually hits. Damage plus the thing. Oh, this was caught. Oops. Okay, there we go. That's my. That did total of. Oh damn, she did a lot of damage. Just. I haven't been here in a while. She did a total of. Okay. Lindra kind of just scrapping between the shell, and like, you could get the piece of the shell between both your guys' clothing, and you could see kind of its guts all over you, sort of, as well. After that, it's the giant frog on next to Jovi. It goes into the water, and it tries That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10, 15, 20, 30. It goes its max limit. It goes into the water, swimming across, trying to bite Lunara.
If it's going away from me, can I?
Yeah, you can do opportunity attack.
Ah, yeah.
What you roll?
It's a dexterity save. So
Okay,
I
so
have to roll.
alright, so Sacred Flame. It rolled. Oh, I'm sorry, I rolled a 21.
Oh my gosh.
So it takes only 2 damage tech only. So as it jumps into like it fire gun goes on its ass and like goes to the other side, about to bite Lunara. Exactly a 10. And with that, as it bites you, Lunara, you take 4 damage.
Okay.
While it's biting you, give me a strength check.
17.
17. You managed to break out of its mouth, making sure you weren't getting engulfed by it.
Nice.
Jovi, now it's your turn.
Sacred flame.
All right. So so you're kind of. Who are you gonna attack? You're gonna attack the frog, the crab. Which one?
Oh wait, I'm gonna use my flaming missiles on the crab.
All right. Roll me 4d4s. Or 3d4, sorry.
I messed up.
Oh my god. Wow, what a waste of a natural 20.
I know, right? Dang it.
So the 3 missiles, I mean, it automatically hits no, 3 missiles, the missiles automatically hit the target. You just have to roll me 3d4s.
Oh, okay.
Roll me 3d4s. So you want to do all this as crab.
Yes.
Okay, so roll 3d4s plus 3.
10.
All right. So as you begin to, so you use your spell slot for this, then I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's only spell slot 1 though.
All right. So how do you finish this crab off?
Oh jeez. It just explodes.
All right. So you because of Mystical giving you this new powers of sort, you push it up into the air, and these what was once pillars, now missiles. You point your finger forward to this, and they pierce through this crab's armor. It's very not hard at all. It's pretty soft, and with that, the armor of this crab just pierces through its body, and its whole inside starts burning up and charcoals of deep fried crab of sort. And it falls limp and falls next to the water floating.
So the frog is dead. No, the crab is dead.
The crab is dead.
Nice.
And
I think I will end my turn unless I can use a feature as a bonus action.
what feature do you have?
Let's see.
This is your first level 3 fight, by the way.
my first fight at all.
I'll use patch job.
All right. What are you gonna try to do for? What are you gonna try to patch up?
I'm gonna move to Lunara and try to patch her.
Okay. I'll allow it.
It says I need to make a DC 15 medicine check. On success, you heal the creature for the amount of hit points equal to my level. And then I can use this feature number of times equal to my wisdom modifier.
All right. Playing some Final Fantasy VIII music. At least that's where I'm at.
I just went ahead.
Oh my gosh.
What you get?
11.
So I
Ooh.
regained 7 hit points. Right.
Or she didn't roll a 16 then, right?
Yeah.
She,
I need to roll a 6.
so she didn't get to
Hear me?
she didn't get to heal you. She tried healing you, but the fact that the crab's dead body's nearby distracting her.
That's okay.
All right, is that it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll probably make the healing part. It doesn't specifically say anything about it as an action, right? It just says generally use it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it as a bonus action though. Yeah. Okay, next up, the other frog that's right next to Lunara. She has all the frogs around her.
I'm fine. It's fine. God. Everything's fine.
Roll a 12.
What?
It rolled a 12 for it to attack you.
Yeah.
I'm rolling so low, but it's just because you don't have any armor on you. The bite does 5 damage to you.
Okay.
Give me another strength check.
4. I use the second inspiration.
All right, go ahead. To your last one.
I had 3, didn't I?
Yep.
And I
2.
had 2, so I still have 1.
Yeah. Two, 3. Oh my god! All right, so so as soon as it bites you, you now become you get tank. you find yourself being like in its mouth, but you're now constrained into its mouth, and you're unable to do anything at them.
So I'm grappled basically.
Yep, you're grappled into its mouth. You kind of can't do anything at the moment. All right, Lunara, now it's your actual turn. Back to the top of the turn order.
Okay. Well,
Wait, let me check something real quick.
Kinda lucky because I have 1 healing spell that only has a verbal component, so I should be able to use it even though I'm grappled. Right?
For which one?
Healing word.
Healing member?
Healing word.
Oh, heal. Yeah, I believe it's a verbal. I think, is it?
Yeah, it's just verbal.
Okay, yeah,
So I should be able to do it even though I'm grappled.
yeah.
Okay.
So you start chanting. Yeah, you're grappled. I just read the thing. So you're currently grappled into its mouth. You can't do anything. So
I use healing word level 2 for myself.
okay.
That's exactly 9.
Nice. So you regain 9 hit points.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Exactly at max HP again.
Nice. So as you kind of like you're trying to make sure you don't get hit by this frog. So you're like chanting little words to make sure you're stable enough to where you're like you chant, you end up healing yourself, and you're like you feel at least more comfortable now because you're not being going to die or anything. This frog is just kind of annoying you.
And since that was a bonus action, can I use my action to try to get out of the grappling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is healing word a bonus action?
Yeah, healing word is a bonus action.
Nice, I didn't know that. Okay, so right.
That's 7. I'm grappled.
All right, so you still try to like you kind of like you're still managing yourself. You're doing good there, but it might take a bit before you come out of this frog's mouth.
Yeah. I sigh in annoyance.
You're like, I should have went with my armor.
Believe me, she will learn from this.
Alright. So after this, it's Linda's turn, and she sees you kind of like struggling, and she begins to charge toward you, and she says, I will help you out. I can't let my new friend be done this to her. So then she begins to swipe against this giant frog right in front of her. Rolled 18. That hits.
Nice.
Alright, so that was a bite. Does 5 damage to the frog. This one.
This is what I imagine the frogs are.
Then she does a claw attack. Okay. So total of 10 damage she did to this frog.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
I shout to her, you go, girl!
So the frog's just like, yeah. I need to see if it can see if it can withhold you with the in you its mouth. It rolled Wait, grapple you have to make sure you hold back as well if you can't hold on to the person, right? Is the proper rule?
A saving throw.
Is it?
That's what you did in the past with me. But especially when I get paralyzed or something, I had to use a saving throw each turn.
Okay, so for if it's grappled, then he rolled a 12.
So am I free again, or is it grappled?
I'm gonna say that passes because his strength check is a 12. You need to pass with a 12.
I'm fine.
So even when it's hit, it's just like, ugh, gotta keep this human in my mouth. But Lindra does do one of her wild empathy. She's gonna try to see if she could get the sense of this frog. She tried rolling for animal handling check, it didn't work. She rolled a 7. She can't tell what this frog wants. That was the giant frog one. The one next All these frogs are just next to Lunara.
Yes. I'm a frog magnet.
It's gonna try. So the first frog that attacks is gonna try to go moving toward Jovi. Rolled a 7.
Nope, doesn't hit.
It's just like and then you just duck away from its giant mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just kind of just like it just goes as it kind of does it. It just goes into the water patiently, just waiting. And also that's opportunity attack because it moved away from you.
Yes. I'll use Sacred Flame on it.
All right, from a distance. Roll the 20 modified.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see how much damage it does. It's half.
Well, it is in the water, so I guess it was quick enough.
It's actually a top 2 damage. It's on top of the water, but it manages. It's like it manages to still even get hit by like there's a little bit of the fire. All right. the at this point the giant turtle crab is now flown away. Now it's your turn, Jovi.
I'll use Bless and pick all 3 of us.
Okay, so you got +4 on or 2. What was it?
1d4 on either a saving throw or an attack roll, and you have.
All right. So Lindra and Lunara and Jovi, you all have +4.
No, you have to roll.
Oh, I have to roll.
We have to roll.
Do it. Not
Okay.
now. Not now.
My bad.
When the person rolls for a saving throw or
How long does it last?
1 action.
Oh, 1 action? Okay.
No.
So
Concentration
Oh, yeah.
up to 1 minute.
So for 10 rounds, basically.
oh jeez.
So 1 minute, but if you get hit, you have to roll for a Constitution check to see if you can maintain it.
What we didn't do with me, actually. We forgot about that.
Oops. Oh. Well, we'll just say that you're still maintaining it. See, I'll make mistakes. We're not perfect. Otra vez, ¿puedo un ratito? Alright, actually, I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Okay.
I guess in the meantime, just think what you guys should do in the meantime.
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
What are you gonna do? I don't know what to do because you're stuck in the jaws of the frog.
I'm fine. I have full HP, just blast the frog away.
Okay.
I will survive, and I have healing skills to heal me up again. I'll be
nice.
fine.
Back.
Welcome back.
I'll come back.
All I heard was yelling.
We didn't
Alright.
yell.
Okay, so Jovi, you just ended your turn, I'm assuming, with the Sacred Flame? Or Bless, sorry.
Bless. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay, so the other giant frog is turned down. Second one.
Munch, munch.
This is the one that's munching you. It can't do anything, but it does one thing though. It takes you in the water with him.
No!
So now it's trying to. So now you're like, as it has you in its mouth, it's like trying to take you down with it. And also, Lindra and Jovi, you both have a. Oh no, wait. Lindra has an attack of opportunity. Roll the 18. It's gonna use its claws. Actually, no, these will use its bite because that's like much stronger. It does 9 damage to the second frog.
This isn't good.
It isn't.
Okay. So now you're slowly going down to the water, and now its mouth is starting to fill up as you're going down, and you're still holding on to its mouth to dear life. And it has to make also a strength check because it's needed attack. You break away.
Oh yes!
As that hit happened, an opportunity. So as soon as you went into the water, you managed to break off. So now you're swimming above water.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. So you're now floating above water, wet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that ends his turn. Now Lunara is your turn. You're above water. What do you do?
I know it will provoke an attack of opportunity, but I want to take my luck and run to Josie and run to safety first. Like there.
All right. So let's see if it could hit you with as you're swimming away like a mad woman because you just got eaten by a frog. What did it roll? Oh my god! I got a 12. All right. So it's
Okay.
just like as it tries to re-grab you again. Jesus Christ, this frog.
Am
You
I
take
grappled
7
again?
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, grappled again. Let's see. You take 7 damage from it.
Am I grappled or am I not grappled?
Your grapple. So you have to see if it escapes it. No, you have to roll for the strength check first to see if you're completely grappled. So you're in the
Remember-
process of it.
Check or savings throw?
Strength, and then you have to roll a d4 and add it.
Yeah, is this a check or is it a savings throw?
Yeah,
That's
strength
the
check.
question.
Strength check. Strength check.
No, I can't add a d4. It's a 13?
That works.
Yes!
So you with just motivation enough, you're like.
I dive away from his grappling.
And you start swimming, and you go back up to the edge of the water, wet.
And I move to Jovi. Next to Jovi. And
Alright.
okay, that's my motion. And then I let me see. Okay, can I still
Wait.
see the 2 frogs?
Huh?
Can I still see the 2 frogs?
Yeah, you can see they're still floating above water.
I
They're
cast.
just staring. They're both staring at you, basically.
I cast.
Well, one of them was pissed off, especially.
I cast Bane on both of them.
Alright. What does that do?
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw. So it's basically bless backwards.
All right, so charisma saving throw, one roll. What's your spell DC right now?
It seems it's 13.
Okay, all right. One of them fails, one of them passes.
Okay. So the one that fails has to roll a d4 for any attack roll or saving throw, and this
The one.
destruction.
So the frog on the left is the one that's
Okay.
frog number 1 is it affected. Frog number 2 it didn't.
Okay.
Keeping track of that.
And it goes up to 1 minute as long as I concentrate. Which means that the AC spell on Jovi is broken now.
Alright, so Jovi does not have +2 anymore, it's just regular 112, I think.
Yeah.
So -4 card attack. Alright, so there's that. Okay. Is that all you do?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can still do a bonus action, right?
You can still, if you have a bonus action, if you have anything that you could do, then do it.
Would it break my concentration?
What are you trying to do?
Healing word.
Is that just a normal action?
It's a bonus.
The bonus action, actually? Yeah. Then if it's a bonus action, then yeah, you could do it because it's not concentrating on it. You're concentrating on something else. So if it's healing word, so it's just like, oh, healing word, got it.
Good. Healing word level 1 on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. That's 7. Oh, it's an 8.
A 7?
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
7. So I'm back to normal again. I rolled exactly the right numbers.
All right. It's Lindra's turn, assuming at this point.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Lindra kind of sees both of you and dives into the water. 10, 20, 25.
Yeah.
She goes right here, right in front of her, swimming paw really carefully, and sweats with a bite and a claw. So 19 and a 13. They both hit. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. She did a total of 15 damage. That frog looks pretty bloodied. Both frogs look pretty bloodied.
Gosh, do they have HP and mess?
So like you could see both of them look pretty exhausted. They're pretty pained. And Linda just kind of just stares and just she just kind of stares at it. Now it's the frog first one, the one in front of Lindra, and tries to jump 30 feet into the air and tries to land on top of Jovi. And Lindra gets an opportunity attack for that. Oh wait, does this actually hit? Oh shit, it does. She rolled just high enough to hit it. She rolled an 11. As it's about to land on top, as it gets out of the water, Lindra's frog, its guts just fucking go everywhere, and like a piñata or like something. It just like you just see its organs just kind of like Lindra like just murders this thing while it's flying in the air.
Yay!
All right, Jovi, it's your turn.
Can I break concentration?
What do you have? What are you trying to cast?
Flaming missiles.
That's not a concentration missile. That's not a concentration spell. That's just a.
No, I mean breaking my concentration because I was using blast.
You can still remain concentrated to attack. You just have to make sure. Unless this is something I'm not sure about concentration that I'm not aware of.
Oh, I don't know.
You make the rules. You're the DM.
Yeah.
I mean, concentration is like you have to hold on to the spell, but if you get hit, you gotta make a concentration check. But if you're casting a concentration spell, you're fine, as long as if it's not another concentration spell that you have to concentrate to. So if you're doing a spell, it's fine. So, unless there's another concentration spell that overlaps it.
I keep rolling accidentally roll the wrong dice, and I get like 20s.
So you're casting flaming missiles flaming strike missiles. That's what we called it. All right, how much damage did you do? It's still loading for me. 6, 9. Okay, how do you want to finish this?
I just want him to implode. Just like he gets hit by it, and the inside of him was too much, and he just shrivels up and disappears.
Okay. So, I guess we'll go back to this then. But, oops. I didn't even do that. I just put the playlist. Oh well. The relaxing music. Alright, so as you kind of get the missiles, they go into this frog's mouth. It starts gurgling a bit, and it just opens its eyes really widely, and then just like it just explodes everywhere, and like a bomb of sort, but these missiles created. But it hit something inside it. I think it probably ate a bomb by accident, so it exploded. So you just see guts just kind of flying everywhere.
This has been a very gory battle.
Yeah. How messed up are we? From clean-wise.
Lindra kind of goes back up to you guys, and she just turns back into a regular what she was before, a regular kind of werewolf, sort of representing. That was fun. I'd love to do that again sometime.
Okay. How dirty are we?
Huh?
How dirty are we? How much have we gotten onto us?
You guys got a lot of frog guts and a lot of. I'd say you got the most saliva of a frog. You kind of had a lot of dealing with
I
that.
go back into the water and wash off.
So you dive in there and you're like, and then you get out of the water, but you still feel like you have frog guts and a little saliva here and there. Like you actually need like actual soap at this point because it's not getting off.
It was worth a try.
I don't want to jump in there. What if more things try to come out and grab my leg?
Ooh.
Let's go back to
Okay. Yeah, but wait. Before we go back, let me heal you up really quick. And I cast Healing Word, level 1. You're full of health again. I rolled 3 plus another 3, so 6.
I'm full.
Yeah.
Okay, so you end up healing each other, and you guys have a. I'm assuming you both kind of like.
We need a bath.
You need a bath at this hour, and you're just kind of just like. I came to do this little thing. I came to do this.
Actually, what I wanted to do and why I knocked on your door, Jovi, I wanted to give you this, and I hand you the now pretty much dampened restaurant wall shirt that I won at the Limbo contest. And I hope it's still usable.
It's still usable.
All right.
I don't know. It's. Should I accept it? I just don't know.
Joey, I don't know you for very long yet, but if I know one thing, then it's that you're always hungry. You need this more than I do.
That is true. I am always hungry. I could eat something right now too.
Someone, you hear a person. Yeah, they got rid of the bugs. Yeah, and then you see on the far back you see a person running. You two recognize this guy. It's the waiter you guys served. He says, "Oh, you guys took down the enemies. The the water lanterns the festival of sword. You saved it. Thank you."
We're glad to help.
Hey, tell you what. I know it's really late, but I'll get some chefs, and I'll be like, we'll serve you out right now as a treat because you kind of saved a lot of us tonight.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I can use something to eat as well.
Let's go out. I'll treat you guys.
Hey,
Thank you.
do you have a room where we could clean us up before we eating?
Yeah, we could go clean you up at the restaurant. We'll get you some new clothing. Get
Thank
the
you.
tailor, maybe explain to the tailor what happened. All that other stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. If there's anything you guys need right now?
Just, I want to be
Oh
dry
my
again and
God.
clean again and. Ah.
Okay. So you guys follow him?
Yes.
All right,
And
all right.
you hear splip splop behind
Oh, what is it? What do you see?
my shoes going splip splop splip splop.
It's you just hear like your his footsteps because the frogs they kind of just kept all around you. As you guys walk, you guys go into the tailor. He tells you he'll grant you like he'll get you some special outfits for you guys to wear possibly. Eventually he does take you guys' clothing and even washes them really fantastically and for any what you have. Eventually he gives you spare clothing to wear, and eventually you guys are back in the high quality restaurants with freshly new clothing, but it's at least something that could at least take away at the very least. And the waiter comes back to you and asks you, well, what would you like? What would you guys like?
Do you have a nice, maybe fried potato dish?
Yes, I do. Funny enough, we have a guy in the back. He said he wanted to have some potatoes. Or
Yeah,
was it potatoes?
I'd love to eat that.
In the very back, you hear, "I got you guys," and you see Bob kind of like starting to like cook.
Bob? Is that you? As I yell in the distance.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to cook over here for you." Everyone's kind of asleep, so I'm like, "Hey, might as well try to cook out." So Bob's just like trying to like learn how to use an oven.
Thank you, Bob.
So he's just
Thank you.
she's just like flipping potatoes and everything else. Potatoes is I love these. This is one of my specialties, if anything.
I'm aware of this.
The guy over back there like really likes potatoes, so we thought we'd figure if we bring him over here. But yeah, we decided to pay him at least like a good 10 gold because he's kind of helping out because everybody else kind of got wasted at the masquerade at the very least.
That's understandable.
Anything else for you, other woman?
I'll have the same thing she's having, actually.
All right, Bob, 2 of the same dish. Got it. And eventually, Bob comes out with 2 dishes of potato, split and then steaming against up your guys' face. The guy Jensen from comes in and like puts your guys' clothing right in front of you with your warm meal. It's all warm and nice and comfy, and it's well prepared. Everything else.
Thank you so much.
I side-eye him and say, Jensen.
Hey, you wanted your clothing, clothing, clean, but I saw how you saved people back there, and I'm just happy you kind of, did it.
Well, thank you. But we were just a victim of circumstances.
Which
Things
doesn't
happen.
mean that we wouldn't have had out on our own will either way. I mean,
This is true.
when we can save people from harm, then we will do it. Or at least I will.
Well, if anything else, I'm gonna go. It's getting late. It's already only about 4:30 in the morning already. I'm gonna go to bed, and I hope you guys at least have a good meal for your breakfast, and I'll catch you guys later, hopefully. And as Jensen leaves, and Bob turns off the kitchen light, and he goes up to you guys and sits down. So, what did you guys do?
Well, we took part in the Lantern Festival, and then we got wet.
This smell like frog.
Yes. Don't ask.
Yeah, I guess I won't ask. This was Jovi.
Would you like a piece of candy?
And that's where we'll probably end it.